Hello everyone. I know it's been a while. I've been doing a few things on Smash and I've been busy at school and outside of school. But yeah, we're back on Crash Team Racing, Nitro fueled today. I've got the headphones off currently. Just before we start the video, I thought I'd tease the upcoming gameplay. Not this gameplay, but the next playthrough we do. There's a game sitting on my computer desk over there. Now, because of the light, you can't actually maybe identify it. But if you were to zoom in, you could probably identify it. But that is up to you. I know what it is. Of course I know what it is. But yeah, maybe if you can identify what it is, you might get pinned. That's if you figure it out, obviously. But anyways, we're back in the adventure mode. I thought I'd do that. I know a couple of YouTubers tried that, and I thought maybe I'll do something just to spice things up, you know. But anyways, we're back on the gameplay. I can't actually remember where we are. I think we're in the third area, the ice world, with the giant polar bear and the third boss fight, which is one of the forgettable bosses from the second game, so that really dims it down. My PS4 is PS4. Anyways, I'll turn my volume down on my headphones so my ears don't blow up. But anyways, let's get into it. Also, I'll reveal that, by the way, when we do the gameplay. So I've got this episode, the next episode, and then I've got one more episode after that, and then we're done with this, and then hopefully by that point I'll also finish GoldenEye, so then we can start that, which might take us a while to do that, because it's that game I was speaking about where I half completed it, and then the rest I actually don't know what to do, so I'll do that. Anyways, yeah, we've done everything here. I was just having a look. Where do we go? Is it, I see the ice cube through here. I see we're Geary, Beanox Geary. Yeah, I'm going to change my character. I'm going to go into the character change, right. Now a few of these characters might give away who we are, so let's go down here. Let's go to the DLC ones. Who do I want to play as today? These are from Tag Team Racing, by the way. And these are from games that, well, released, but the characters were very, very vague. Let's be... I'm going to be Spyro today. Spyro's a game that I have, but I just haven't completed. There's the flying levels I don't like, particularly. Do I have the Spyro paint job? That's the Velo job. I think that's the Spyro one. Yes, and then let's get some Spyro wheels in there. Yeah, okay, right, we're looking great. Right, let's get into it. So, our first race is over here, and okay, there's two snow levels. One of them is a big one of them is a small one. We're doing the small one here. Also, I've just realised I'm not wearing my glasses. Bit rubbish. Just while the game loads, and we'll just see what I mean. Crash Team Racing on old gen consoles, because I'm doing it on PS4. I would get a PS5, but as I've said in previous videos, I don't want to, you know, I would save up for one, but, you know, I'm yet to get a job. I want to get a job, but everywhere we go, it's a common thing, they just turn people down. But today was a good day because I got my grade certificates, which means I have full proof that I'm eligible for a good job. A part-time job anyways. Oh, we're loaded. Oh, by the way, good book. Got it the day it come out to our bookstore, and I haven't even read all the pages. I've read all the parts where I know the games, but other than that, okay. Ooh. There's a trophy where you have to get 3 of the shortcuts done on this one. And you got to do it in the race, so you can't just do all 3 separately. You got to do them all in the race. Like there's this one here. We'll go through there. Another one is famously hard in Crash Team Racing. It is when we get to the icy bit. Jesus. Through them rocks there by the house. You've got to go over there. There's an ice bit and it's really hard to make the jump. And then the last bit is even harder. It's over that fence on the left there. And it leads you around here. Very hard. I've done all three, but I've done them all separately. I've never done them all in the same race. And I have tried to, it's just very hard. Right, we're nearing the end. I love the detail of these games. I think any games like this or the Mario games, they're really good because they have a lot poured into them. I think like other games, they don't really have a lot poured into them. Oh, I unlocked a skin? Oh, I think I used to have that skin, but I deleted this game and then got it back, so it deletes all the skins that you unlock. Like, I only got it back for this playthrough. I've been clearing storage. Like, I got rid of Skyrim for this, and then when I'm done with whatever that is over there, we'll move to... You see what I mean? Ah, sugar. Drop the control. Anyways, I think I'm experiencing a bit of a technical issue, so I'll be back in just a sec. So as it turns out, I wasn't experiencing a technical issue. It's just where I'm looking at myself right now, speaking directly to all of you, some things weren't lining up. Like, it was maybe a couple seconds out. I don't know if you can notice by the sound, but just a little Easter egg. Spyro's on the podium. I didn't actually realise this until now. It was playing the Spyro music. I win a trophy. Wow, can't believe that. Okay, right. Oh, I think that already gives away the next boss, doesn't it? Yeah, one of the Komodo brothers. I think it's Komodo Joe, if I'm not mistaken. I think the other one's Komodo Mo. Dragon Mo. Think of your least favourite Mario Kart track. Not in length, but in the fact that it's very unplayable due to the stuff that gets you. So for me, it's Vanilla Lake from SNES Mario Kart. Like, I know most of that game wants to get you down anyways, but that one, there's blocks in the road that you run into and then it completely destroys you and it's really hard to avoid. That is like Dragon Mines, which doesn't have those, but Dragon Mines has a bit that kind of stops you. It's a bit unplayable. There's a turn, even on the original game, very, very hard to do. It's a turn where it turns like that, and then it goes in, and then it goes, like, it doesn't do a full normal turn, it goes, and you've got to drift round it. And I get it's for the rickety aspect, but when we get to it, like, the best thing to do is to just jump round it. It's so hard. I mean, it's not that hard, but it's just hard when you're doing the time trial against Entropy and Oxide, which I mentioned in the last video. Oh, what? Yeah, it's coming up. Here it is. This bit here. Just look at this. You hit the wall. Everyone hits the wall. And I'm being beaten by Evil Coco and Space Cortex and what is that? Apocalypse Dingadar, great. I just realised I wasn't in the right camera. Right. I have a TNT and I'm willing to use it. Oh, it's on Cortex, great. I've got a missile. I have a missile. Don't attack. That's what I thought. Oh, okay, there we are. Yeah, doing that on a time trial, this was probably the worst one on Oxide and Tropy, which I've only done a few on Oxide. Yeah, Oxide is definitely the hardest thing in this game. Not the actual boss himself. It was inevitable you'd be fighting Oxide anyways, but the ghosts that you have to do, they're awful. And then you've got devs times, which is once you're done with Oxides, you can move to the developers, and they are cruel. You thought Oxide was cruel, the developers are the worst thing, but they're only exclusive to those who've done Oxide. So, you think you can withstand the challenge of Oxide, you've got to face the developers. Why is Evil Coco all of a sudden tailing me? I mean, like, everyone else is all the way far back and it's just Evil Coco. Go away. How was that? I have a boot. No, that's a bit random. I don't know why I have boots up here. DeWalt construction boots. I had to walk home in these ones. I know it's a bit different from what I'm saying, but it's a bit random. I had to walk home in these once, and I would have packed my trainers, but I can't reach them because they're so far away. My trainers are lovely and clean, and these, what is that? There's mud in them. Oh. Yeah, I had to walk home in these, and they gave me the biggest blister I've ever seen. It was worst thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Bloody huge blister. And it took at least 3 days to go. It was... I don't think about it. Anyways, that's that. So, at least we're not seeing any more cutscenes with Aku or Ukuk or whatever. Anyways, that gives away what the next set is. So after the boss fight, we move over to Cortex's castle lot. And also, I'm lost. Now, we've either got Tiny Arena or Polar Pass. Polar Pass. Polar Pass is the other snow level I mentioned when we was doing the other one. It's longer, has a giant frozen polar bear, and there's a huge jump at the end. So we're starting to get into really good tracks, and then I know in the next video we'll get into some more good tracks. Because in the next video there's one which is like Rainbow Road, except it's in daylight and it's in the clouds. There's one inside Cortex's castle, there's one in Engine's lab, and I think the other one is at Oxide's space station, which is where the final boss will take place. But we've got another boss in between the one we're going to do now and Oxide, and I wonder who that could be. Another boss that you may have forgotten. Personally, one of my favourites. He doesn't actually appear in many other games. He makes cameos, but he doesn't appear. Anyways, Polar Pass. This one's got a few good shortcuts. But you know, me being the Crash Team Racing noob, I used to never be a Crash Team Racing noob. When this game was doing the DLCs, I was a god. Now, it comes to this and I've forgotten all the controls, and I'm playing Mario Kart 8, and Mario Kart 8's been burning out my thumb. Right. Oh! Came on a retain speed, even though we just lost it! Right. Forget that ever happens. Forget that I ever looked at the screen like that with my dead eyes. Oh, no! I was going to do the shortcut. I was going to do... No, turn. The shortcut basically is pick up enough speed by the seals, don't get hit by them, and then go over that bit. It's a really cool shortcut, and I seem to have forgotten because I went into a seal. Is that a block? That's a Nitro. Oh, that's the knockoff blue shell that this game has. Okay, blue fire. Retain. Oh! I hit a thing. Would have liked that to retain, being honest. Spin. Whee! Whee! Okay. No! I'm gonna get it eventually. On the last one. If I don't, then I've failed miserably. Ooh! Well. Hate the seals. I just turned into Joe Pesci from Home Alone. I thought that was pretty cool the other day. I found that out, that he had to make all those noises because he was so prone to swearing in his other films. And I know he was a prominent swearer because he has his mafia films, but yeah. Right, come on. Yes! Okay, we did it. We did the shortcut. We are now ahead of the game by a country mile. What the hell was that? That's that. Right. We have one more race, which is Tiny Arena, which I hate. That is like Wario's Stadium from Mario Kart 64. And then we have the boss, which takes place on Dragon Mines. And then we have... That's it after that, and then we'll be on the next episode. Anyways, see that? Have you identified the game yet? Looking at it from here, I can make out what it says, so hopefully you should be able to. If not, you can zoom in. It will be inverted because of the way my camera is, because I'm looking at myself right now instead of looking at a camera, but yeah. Oh, there's Aku Aku, is it? Thank you. Oh, he's not going to show up, is he? Okay. Oh, we missed it. Yeah, Tiny Arena. Now, Wario Stadium, if you've ever heard of it, if you've ever seen it, it's a big track. It like takes about not even 6 minutes. I think 6 minutes is probably the maximum, because I know that was what it was like on N64 Rainbow Road as well. I think it will probably take about 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more, depending on how you're driving. Literally, it was a huge stadium, like this one, but every wall was plastered with Wario's face, cloned about 1 billion times. There was a big jump, and it was all dirt, and it was all slippery, and there was no one in the crowd. It was strange. But yeah, if you figure out that game, you'll be pinned in the comments, if you find that out, that is. And if it's right, of course. But yeah, looking forward to seeing if there's any answers on that. Okay. Yeah, this one's way better designs than Wario's Stadium. If there's any Wario track that I think should make a return, I mean, I know Mario Kart 8's DLC is done, but if Mario Kart 9 ever comes out, like if that ever graces the epic platform that is Nintendo Switch 2, which, if that's even going to be a thing, because I know Nintendo has a habit of making their consoles different names, like how can you go from N64 then to GameCube? I know it didn't go like that, there were handhelds in between. Then from GameCube to Wii, and then from Wii to, well, there was Wii U, and then Wii U to Switch. I mean, what's next? The not Switch? I mean, you can't just do a Switch 2. Like, when was there a Wii 2 or a Game Boy 2? Game Boy 2? GameCube 2? But yeah, if there's any track, Wario track, that I think should make a comeback in the next Mario Kart game, it's Wario Colosseum from Mario Kart Double Dash. I bought that game about a year ago today. Well, I mean, not exactly today, but it was around the early last year. And that track stuck out to me. It has 2 laps, It is in a giant, you know how motorcyclists do that thing where they go in a ball and see how many times they can go upside down? It's got that sort of layout, and there's a load of ramps. There's only 2 laps because of the sheer length of it. It's a brilliant track. It's unique, but it hasn't showed up between now and the GameCube era. So it'd be nice to see it, but I don't think it will make a comeback because it's only 2 laps. But then again, they did Baby Park, and Baby Park has 7 laps. Well, I mean, they gave it 5 on the DS because, of course. Anyways, enough of my Mario Kart knowledge. It is time to go back to the Crash world with Spyro in it, of course. Here's another thing, and I'm still speaking about it. Spyro, if you're wondering why I'm playing a Spyro in a Crash game, there were these 2 games. One a Spyro game, one a Crash game. And I think one of them was called Crash Purple something, and then the other one was called Spyro Orange, I think, and then something. I can't remember the caption. I never played the games. I know they were on handheld devices like the Game Boy Advance and that. But yeah, they were released, and that's where Spyro and Crash did the crossover, because they were being released around the same time by different companies, and then because they were both on PlayStation, you know, did the PlayStation thing, Sony doing their Sony thing, and that is why we have the wonder of Spyro and Crash in the same game. Which has happened before, actually. It happens in Crash Twinsanity. There's a cameo from Spyro. I don't think there's any other cameos from Spyro. I think there might be another one, but I think that might just be something else. But yeah, there was the Spyro DLC. I think it was like the 3rd DLC. There was one which was the first, which introduced one track, which was a tomb and a couple characters, and then there was the second one, which was prehistoric, which introduced the baby dinosaur out of Crash 3, and then Baby Crash and Baby Coco and all that. And then they did the Spyro one, which had Hunter from the 2nd and 3rd game, Nasty Nork from the 1st game, and then Spyro, along with the Spyro theme track, and then so on, and things happened, and yeah. How much vibration does this one have? Honestly. Pepsi. I've never seen a silver Pepsi can. I see silver Coke, because Diet Coke. Never have I seen a silver. Yeah, I got these the other day. I haven't had a drink like this in about a week. So I'm pretty pleased. I'm not looking forward to the continuation of GoldenEye, by the way. I know it's a bit boring me saying about GoldenEye on Crash Team Racing, but the next mission is going to kill me. I'm going to tragically suffer of a serious heart attack and fall ill during the video. Anyways, boss time. Oh, crap. Yeah, you're gonna lose, mate. Not gonna lie, Komodo Joe, underrated in the games, underrated in the spin-offs. Like, and by underrated, it's underrated in a bad way as well, because he's not very good. But in this game, when you play as him, he kind of just looks like a triangle. It's like he's sitting there in the car, and he's sitting there like this. He's like very, very thin. He looks out of place. Like when you play other characters, like what I'm doing Spyro right now. Spyro looks alright because it's just well, Spyro's got the normal structure, same as Crash, same as all the other characters. But when you play as characters like maybe Papu and I don't know who else, Emperor Velo. There's another character. He was added in the last DLC update, and I guess it's because Nitro Kart, he was the villain in that and that, but it just doesn't sit right with me. Big characters or characters that look too out of place in their karts. Anyways, we need to get prepared for that really horrible corner, which is here. Ow, 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 ow. How much TNT does he want to place? Oh, crud. Oh, wow, ow, 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 ow. Oh, sugar, 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 sugar. I'm just trying to focus because the bosses will catch up very, very quick. And I don't want that to happen, of course. There is a shortcut to get here, but you got to do it so precisely, there's no point. And by that, it's taking the minecart track, so... No, 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 no! It's gonna catch up! We did it. Right. In that case, he's going to give me a key. Yes, I get it. So, in that case, thank you for watching this video. I'll catch you all in the next one, which will be the final 4 episode, because the last episode of this will just be Oxide's boss and the end of the game. But yeah, as I say, in the start and middle of the video, see that game over there? If you could name what that game is and what my next playthrough could be, you could be pinned as a comment. That's only my little game thing. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.